Yo, yo, yo. Hey, one of our dear music friends lost his mom, and they had her funeral today, so our hearts go out to him and his family, for sure. So, God bless you, my man. Ready? Yep. Set 4. Watermelon crawl. Thank you. I was driving through Georgia in late July on a day hot enough to make the devil sigh. Saw a homemade sign written in red, Bryan County watermelon festival ahead. Well, I wasn't in a hurry. I slowed down and took a 2-lane road to a one-horse town. There was a party going on. When I got there, heard a welcome speech from a small town mayor. He said, we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. Help yourself to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive, do the watermelon crawl. Well, when the band started playing, the watermelon queen said, let me show you something that you ain't never seen. He grabbed me by the arm, said, come on, let's go. Dip down, spun around, and do-si-do. She rocked back on her heels, dropped down to her knees, and crawled across the floor, and then she jumped back on her feet. She wiggled and she giggled, beat all you ever saw. This is how you do the watermelon crawl. She said, we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. Help yourself to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive, do the watermelon crawl. Well, if you're ever down in Georgia around July, if you ain't in a hurry, you ought to stop by. I can guarantee you're gonna have a ball learning how to do watermelon crawl. She said, we got 100 gallons of sweet red wine made from the biggest watermelons on the vine. Help yourself to some, but obey the law. If you drink, don't drive, do the watermelon crawl. Yeah, do the watermelon crawl. I have fun, you all, and do the watermelon crawl. There was no do 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 do. Much too young. That's you two. This old highway's getting longer. It seems there ain't no end in sight. Sleep would be best, but I just can't afford to rest. Got a ride in Denver tomorrow night. I called the house, but no one answered. For the last 2 weeks, no one's been home. I guess you're through with me. To tell the truth, I just can't see what's kept a woman holding on this long. And the white line's getting longer, and the saddle's getting cold. I must competition's getting younger, tougher broncs, you know I can recall. A worn-out tape of Chris Ledoux, lonely women and bad booze. They seem to be the only friends I've left at all. A handle white line's getting longer and a saddle's getting cold. I'm much too young to feel this damn old. All of my cards are on the table with no haste left in the hole. I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Lord, I'm much too young to feel this damn old. God bless Chris Ledoux. Amen. Ain't worth the whiskey. I don't care that you done me wrong. Well, I've already moved on. I don't care what his name is. Girl, it is what it is. And I won't waste a dime or the bartender's time trying to catch a buzz over the thought of us. But I drank to a country song, to another long work week gone. Yeah, I raise my glass to a long lost buddy I ain't seen. I might stay for one more round. I might close this place down. Don't think for a second I'm out to drown your memory. You ain't worth the whiskey, no. It don't matter what your friends say, they never like me anyway. So if they see me drunk in this bar, it ain't over a broken heart. 'Cause I drank to a country song, to another long work week gone. And yeah, I raise my glass to a long lost buddy I ain't seen. I might stay for one more round, or I might close this place down. Don't think for a second I'm out to drown your memory. You ain't worth the whiskey. Cheers to a good country song, to another long work week gone. And I'll raise my glass to those saving our ass overseas. Might stay for one more round, or I might close this place down. But don't think for a second I'm out to drown your memory. No, don't think for one second I'm out to drown your memory. You ain't worth the whiskey, no. Baby, you ain't worth the whiskey, yeah. No, they don't. She's in love with the boy.
That's just lust. Infatuation. Yeah, hard light. We'll go with that.
She's sitting on her old front porch, watching the chickens peck the ground. There ain't a whole lot going on tonight in this one-horse town. Over yonder, coming up the road in a beat-up Chevy truck. Her boyfriend Tommy follow Tommy anywhere. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. And even if they have to run away, she's gonna marry that boy someday. Kelly and Tommy at the drive-in movie, parked in the very last row. They're too busy holding on to one another to even care about the show. Later on outside the tasting freeze, Tommy slips something on her hand. He says my high school ring will have to do till I can buy a written band. Her daddy says he ain't worth a lick. When it comes to brains, he got the short end of the stick. But Katie's young and man, she just don't care. She'd follow Tommy anywhere. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. And even if they have to run away, she's gonna marry that boy someday. Her daddy's waiting up till 12:30 when they come sneaking up the wall. He says, young lady, get on up to your room while me and Junior have a talk. Mama breaks in, says, don't lose your temper. It wasn't very long ago. That you yourself was just a hazy plowboy who didn't have a row to hoe. My daddy said you wasn't worth a lick. When it came to brains, you got the short end of the stick. But he was wrong, and honey, you are too. Katie looks at Tommy like I still look at you. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. What's meant to be will always find a way. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. She's in love with the boy. What's meant to be will always find a way. She's gonna marry that boy someday.
Skip two. We're going to Neon Moon. Neon Moon. Skipping two. Yes. It wasn't hers. Probably mine. this smoke-filled room. No telling how many tears I sat here and cried, or how many lies that I've lied, telling my poor heart she'll come back someday. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. Watch your broken dreams dancing in and out of the beams of the neon moon. Jukebox plays on, drink by drink, and the words of every sad song, they say what I think is heard inside of me. Ain't never gonna end. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. Now if you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. Watch her broken dreams dancing in and out of the beams of a neon moon. Watch her broken dreams dancing in and out of the beams of a neon moon. Watch her broken dreams dancing in and out of the beams of the neon moon. It's my favorite song. Just
Get over it.
Just me and you. You and I. It can happen any moment without reason or rhyme. It might be right around the corner, or it'll come up from behind. The picture that I thought would fade, I still clearly see. When the thought of you catches up with me, it can happen on a Sunday drive, sky above the shade of blue, heading down some lonesome highway, then you'll come into view. Mile after mile goes by, but you're all I see. When the thought of you catches up with me, when the thought of you comes to mind, it'll carry me away to a better place in time. It can happen in the dead of night, any day of the week. Sometimes you'll come find me when I'm in bed asleep, and I'll have that dream about you, and I sure love up with me when the thought of you catches up with me. Didn't you get lucky, Sean? About 4 seconds worth. Don't need a copy of Vogue magazine.
My baby loves me. My kid Don't need no copy of Vogue magazine. Don't need a dress like no beauty queen. High heels and sneakers, he don't give a damn. My baby loves me just the way that I am. My baby loves me just the way that I am. He never tells me I'm not good enough. Just gives me unconditional love. He loves me tender, he loves me mad. He loves me silly and he loves me sad. He thinks I'm pretty, he thinks I'm smart. He likes my nerve and he loves my heart. He's always saying he's my biggest fan. My baby loves me just the way that I am. My baby loves me just the way that I am. When there's dark clouds in my eyes, he just sits back and lets them roll on by. Come in like a lion, go out like a lamb. My baby loves me just the way that I am. My baby loves me just the way that I am. He thinks I'm pretty, he thinks I'm smart. He likes my nerve, he loves my heart. He's always saying he's my biggest fan. My baby loves me just the way that I am. He thinks I'm pretty, he thinks I'm smart. He likes my nerve, he loves my heart. Don't see no reason to change my plan. My baby loves me just the way that I am. My baby loves me just the way that I am.
Well, that went to hell.
My baby loves me just the way that I am.
No, he doesn't. He's lying to you, Bruce.
Hey, we want to thank you all for coming. I wish it had been bigger for Debbie's sake, because we sure want this place to fly. But I want you to meet these guys, because they're all from Wyoming. They're all really good, and they work really hard. On lead guitar from Casper, Wyoming is Drew Cotton. On bass guitar from Casper, Wyoming, Mr. Guy Selby.
Fuck yeah.
My drummer who traveled through snow and icy roads to get here from Riverton, Wyoming, Mike Shelley.
Mike.
The other guy that came all the way from Riverton, he's the oldest guy in the band. He's been with me, I think we figured the other night, 17 years this guy's been hanging with me. On keyboards from Riverton, Carl Baxter. Sam and I have known each other for 7 years, started in Gillette. He's now in Casper. On acoustic guitar, Mr. Sam Patton. And my favorite instrument, and this girl, if you have been in Casper very long, you know her. Casper, Wyoming, Casey Whiteman. And no offense to anybody in the band, but my very favorite person, my daughter, American Idol, Los Angeles, the whole deal, 8.5 months pregnant, Rosie Campbell. So New Year's Eve, we're playing the Ford Wyoming Center, so if you don't have anything to do, get your tickets for that. And we're 8 Second Ride. Thanks for being here. And we'll get back to music and quit bullshitting you. How's that? How about that? Her telephone rang about 8:45. Heard his voice on the other end of the line. She wondered what was wrong this time. She never knew what his calls might bring. With a cowboy like him, it could be anything. She always expected the worst in the back of her mind. He said it's cold out here and I'm all alone. Didn't make the short go again and I'm coming home. I know I've been away too long. I never got a chance to ride her call. Well, I know this rodeo's been hard on us all, but I'll be home soon, and honey, is there something wrong? She said, don't bother coming home. By the time you get here, I'll be long gone. There's somebody new, and it sure ain't no rodeo man. He said, I'm sorry it's come down to this. There's so much about you that I'm gonna miss. But it's alright, baby, if I hurry, I could still make Cheyenne. I gotta go now, baby. If I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. He left that phone dangling off the hook and slowly turned around and gave it one last look. Then he just walked away. He aimed his truck toward that Wyoming line. With a little luck, he could still get there in time. And in that Cheyenne wind, you can still hear her sing. She said, don't bother coming home. By the time you get here, I'll be long gone. There's somebody new, and it sure ain't no rodeo man. He said, I'm sorry it's come down to this. There's so much about you that I'm gonna miss. But it's alright, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. I gotta go now, baby, if I hurry, I can still make Cheyenne. She never knew what his calls might bring. With a cowboy like him, it could be anything. She always expected the worst in the back of her mind. Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above. For a moment, all the world was right. How could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I had to miss the day. Holding you, I held everything for a moment. Wasn't I the king? But if I'd only known how the king would fall, then who's to say? You know, I might have changed it all. And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the day. Yes, my life is better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the day. Get ready to rock that fucker, brother. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back for our last set. I hope you stick around. It's a good one. Nice. That was fucking awesome, dude. I like it. Even if